If I wanted the Shakespeare's, I'd waggle my biography. Points if you get that reference. Anyway, hello, Circe.
These children don't know what they just lost.
A voice
Doesn't
actor.
make sense. The people you love can go away at any moment.
What a shame. Kinda sad that we'll get Cersei's backstory before Persephone's, but that's life for you sometimes. Meh. 15 years later, I guess Cersei went to the Duel Academy. Ah, she was a nerdy girl. What if just an episode of JH Vice Principal breaks out? Of course, the outcasts looked down on. I was the nerd in school. I had glasses. I had a definitive disadvantage in school. Let's go strip and go in the backstage. Just again, JH episode 1.
Duel Academy? Come on, let's move. Well. It looks like transfer season's in full swing.
New girl, am I right? If what I heard is 100% true, the word is you barely squeaked past the duel exam.
Seems so.
Come on, say something. Or did you leave your voice back in whatever knockoff country you crawled out of?
Well, that's uncalled for.
No, this academy is not for charity cases, sweetheart. It is for champions and actual good duelists. You, however, do not belong here.
Take that accent back where it came from. Looks like girlfriend's
If you both
voice.
were paying attention, you'd know I passed the duel exam with full marks. Didn't lose a single life point. But I suppose attention isn't your strong suit.
Due to some technical difficulties behind the
got a little
stage,
stand-up act
they
on our
decided to go
hands.
the robot route. At the end of the day, it's
Let's see
Cersei,
how
not
cute you are
Persephone,
after
so it's
someone
not the
wipes
end of
that
the world.
smug accent off your face. You ever duel a deck that matters?
In Germany, we have a word. Schweinhund. It means pig dog. You both qualify.
Ha!
You for the face. And you for the smell.
She can take it and dish it out.
Say that again, bitch.
Why? Will the translation improve the second time?
Oh no,
Normally,
I showed
ask
emotion.
names,
I'm not supposed to do
But
that.
yours don't matter. Schwein and Hund, it suits you better than whatever your parents picked.
You call us those names one more time, or
Or what?
A young Kaiser, perhaps? Or maybe Reggie. Who knows? Well, you know if you've seen this episode before, but possibilities are endless. Looks more like Kaiser, though. Yeah, Kaiser.
We didn't mean anything by it.
yeah, it's just
Even
she
back
started
then,
it
he
while
was
two
the
of us
bee's
were.
knees.
Listening in. Yeah, sure. I heard everything. Which is bold of you, Duncan, considering your own dual exam score was barely passing. And you, I heard what you were doing with the tennis team captain. Under the bleachers, I might add.
Oh!
That wasn't.
Babe, what the fuck is he talking about?
A real harlot, this one. So much for loyalty.
The tennis captain told me you really liked his biceps, said you couldn't stop touching them, and also said you called him your muscle muse.
No, wait, hang on, hold on a second. Let me explain my side here. It was a joke.
You joked with your tongue
You
in his
don't.
mouth?
Yeah, you don't joke
And
about
here I
that.
thought my culture was repressed.
Hey, we aren't done here, Robin. I want answers.
You really showed those two. Schwein and Hund. Good names.
First friends.
Thanks. I've met worse. But I usually meet them online.
Oh, that's when they're the
Kaiser
most
Bull.
devastating, when they think they're
Cersei
anonymous. Susie Cara.
She's clever, doesn't flinch, and not afraid to fight back.
Or Cersei
I
Cara.
like her already.
I'm sticking with Cersei. Alright, guys, so it's a prequel episode. Nice. See a bit where Cersei came from. We give a bit more development than for Kaiser, too, on top of that, who needs it. he does in fact need. I mean, it's not bad if his character is championed by itself. Like, that's not bad by itself, but yeah, he needs a little fleshing out, because he's had, like, 2-3 episodes. I mean, there was the first ever Vion style duel, which we have to give a little bit of respect to for starting this in the first place. There was the episode where he dueled Carly, and the one where he watched Carly's duel at the end, the one where Jace dueled Jacksepticeye at the end, and Jace picked this out and be like, oh, he's totally gonna have to duel Chase now. No, that wouldn't make any sense. My brain be dumb. Ah, well, maybe I should just do cliches. It's a good story to cliches, that logic just goes out the window. Anyway. Yeah, we ain't gonna get much backstory of Reggie, I imagine, but we'll crash it if and when we get to it. Right now, we'll focus more on the backstory of 2 more new characters of Kaiser and Cersei and see where we go from there. Seems like they're gonna have themselves a falling out, only a matter of time given there seem to be different scenes, but who knows? Well, you know what the scenes are. You know what I'm getting at! You're smart people. Generally. Shakespearean. Starting hand? No, she's got 6 cards. She's going second.
You look like you're trying to mind meld with your cards.
If they had minds, maybe they wouldn't be so slow to listen.
If they were psychic monsters, maybe.
Let me guess.
I've heard use perfume on them.
Overanalyzing every card you didn't draw this morning?
You were watching.
They're all at the bottom of the
I do my
deck
homework.
every time.
You play like you've got something to prove, and no time to prove it.
Maybe I don't.
Here, have a soda.
It's a Mountain Dew. Jay just comes in despite not making sense of the
talk to me.
timeline.
What's your story with coming here?
My family moved here 6 months ago from Berlin. They thought America and the Duel Academy here would be a fresh start that I'd fit in. Still waiting on that part.
Yeah, let me guess. You
They
went
were
to
wrong
an
about the
entirely new country and
Not
thought
about
you'd
the
fit
fresh
in
start.
better here. What the hell? What was Berlin like?
You always speak in cryptic reassurance.
Thinking it
Or
was
is that just for
Berlin,
me?
and we know what
That
happened
works.
there.
Back home, dueling was just me and my brother. Old cards. One paper mat between us. No fancy academies. No obelisk blue. Just whoever could trick the other faster.
Sounds like fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Until he stopped dueling. Said he didn't have the gift. He thinks I do. So, here I am. Carrying the gift. Carrying the pressure.
And the accent. That's 3 burdens.
Careful. You're dangerously close to making me like you.
I wouldn't
Then I'll
want
shut up
that.
now. But for the record, I think you duel like someone who's trying to rewrite the rules. That's not weakness. That's dangerous.
Most people just say I duel like a freak.
They're scared of freaks. Freaks win tournaments. And can do quite a bit of other things too.
You what happens to Kaiser later in the time.
Yuck. What is this?
Mystery fruit. It's disgusting. You're welcome.
You asshole. You know what happens to Kaiser later
So
with
what's
his
your
manager?
story,
I'm
Mr.
not surprised
Shadowcorner?
is that people hate freaks.
Only started
It's
attending
both of
the
them.
academy last year. Got ranked in the top 5 last semester. I don't lose often. I don't talk much. I watch. I learn. And I don't like bullies.
Hence the rescue.
You didn't need a rescue.
You were
needed a
roasting
witness.
them.
You are very strange.
Takes one to know one. You ever duel someone just to feel like you're not alone?
More often than I'd admit out loud.
Good, then we're both freaks.
Let's be friends. And they just start singing like it's High School Musical. Truly the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Good for them. And which is only going to make the terrible breakup even worse. More devastating. No dueling in the halls. What do you think this is, a duel academy? Oh, they went to prom together. How nice. Even here. It's just like the Yu-Gi-Oh equivalent of, like, friends with benefits, I guess, you know? Hey, as long as you're having fun at the end of the day, it's not hurting anyone. So that's what it was from the thumbnail. And they entered a tag duel tournament. Oof, that's rough, buddy. Eh, screw your bullies. I got this effect. No. And die. Double die. How many times are you going to see this thing getting summoned? Not often. Take it while you can. Good for them. Oh, I just know for a fact that that whole breakup thing that causes them, it's going to be just a shot to the heart.
Hey, Mom.
Sweetheart, listen, I'm sorry to call so late, but it's happening. Your father got the position.
The stadium job?
Moving away.
I thought that wasn't until next year.
It was, but the lead engineer dropped out. They offered it to him, 6 figures, full relocation package.
Oh, damn.
And they need him now. We're leaving in 2 days.
That is a tempting offer.
But Mom.
I know this is sudden, but we can't say no to this. Your father's been waiting years for this kind of break. We already spoke with Chancellor Belmont. He's approved the withdrawal.
What? Okay.
The transfer to East Coast dual prep next semester.
You can't just do this to me out of nowhere.
You talked to the Chancellor. Before me.
We had to move quickly. I'm sorry. I wanted to call sooner. But your father needed confirmation, and we.
You knew I wouldn't agree.
You'll still be dueling. A new academy, new circuit.
That's not the
Maybe even a new
point.
start.
I don't want a new start. I want the one I built.
Kaiser, start packing. We fly out tomorrow morning. No delays.
I can't just disappear like this.
I know you care about her, but there's no time. She's on that academy trip, right? You'll write to her. She'll understand.
No.
No, she won't.
You both
This
don't
is
know
essentially a
Cersei
breakup
like I do.
over a text message.
Mom, please.
I'm sorry, honey. We'll see you at the airport. We love you.
What if I just don't come? Well, then there goes the money, I guess. Like, it's like, what are you gonna... I don't know. Maybe it's just me having an emotional reaction
How
more
am I
than a logical
supposed to
one.
make this up to her when I'm already gone?
You've got lots of thinking to do. It's not even there now, so you can't do much about it. Well, you can't do nothing. As cringe as it is about the whole breakup over the phone thing, it's like, what do you have as an alternative?
Cersei, I'm sorry.
This is not a good alternative to just disappear one night. I guess they were just installing that now. Her best friend of years just up and left out of nowhere. Then joined Reggie's gang, and this is why she fights for evil. Her friend betrayed her. F. Damn. She's just a disappointment.
Cersei,
Basically,
this isn't like you.
Long story short, Edstreet got the F. I am disappointed. You went from honors roll, and now you're flunking everything.
You didn't just lose. You froze. You didn't summon. You didn't counter. You just watched yourself fall apart. That's not the duelist I know. You didn't even summon Utopia.
There is no Utopia.
I'm sorry, Professor Layton.
Nice reference.
You don't ever forget a card like Utopia. Not unless something else is shouting louder in your head.
How do you forget a card like Utopia? It was like
Is
in almost
this
every
about
episode of
Kaiser?
Zexel.
He just left. No message. No goodbye. No anything. I had a partner. Then I didn't.
The only thing
That's
worse
all.
than breakup via text
That's
is not
not
even being
all.
told.
And you know it.
Not that I can speak from experience, but still, just on paper,
You two
just like,
were
what the
always
fuck?
dueling between classes. On the roof. In the cafeteria. I even caught you once in the hallway. It wasn't just practice. It was rhythm. It was connection.
You could totally make dueling a euphemism.
Is this the part where you tell me heartbreak is part of growing up?
No.
You know it.
This is the part where I tell you that it's okay to be hurt. It means you let someone in. That's rare around here. Now, technically, per Academy policy, there are no retakes for duel exams graded below a passing threshold. But policies were written by people who don't believe in second chances.
True.
I do.
That's nice of you.
You'd really do that. For me.
If you're still the Circe who
You are
once
an
beat
honor
the top
student,
obelisk
so
student with
we
a
can give you
single
another
exceed
chance.
summon and a bluff trap, yes, I'll fight for you.
It just hurts. More than I thought it would. Kaiser made it feel like I belonged here.
Then maybe the next step is learning how to stay, even when someone else leaves. You're not alone, Circe. Not unless you want to be. Take today for yourself. Rest, scream into a pillow, summon Utopia in the mirror, and yell at him if it helps. Tomorrow, we rebuild.
That's an interesting turn of phrase, but hey, whatever works, I guess. Whatever gets the demons out. Poor girl. I mean, it's just like, in Kaiser's point of view, what else was she supposed to do? But still, like, you couldn't do anything? He's not getting any responses. This is not looking any better, Kaiser. I understand times are hard, but it's like you could at least reply to a text. I know it's a case of like, well, what do I say? I've already gone down this path. But I don't know. It is a question like how to make it up to her, but it's like, well, you start by saying hi. Reggie.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here. This is school territory. You're not a student.
And yet, here I am. Funny how grief overrides most things. You've had quite the week, haven't you? Ace unsummoned, exam failed, boy vanished. That's 3 for 3 in the heartbreak trifecta.
Are you here to gloat?
Of course not.
You
I'm
know
here to
all this.
offer understanding. You look like someone who had the world in her hands only to watch it dissolve between her fingers.
And you think I want pity?
No, you want answers. And maybe a little revenge. Or, at the very least, control.
I don't want revenge. I want him back.
Ah, still clinging to the hope he'll explain himself. That there's a reason. That it wasn't personal. You know, most people would have shattered already. But here you are. Broken, yes, but not gone. Still here, still aching, still trying. So let me ask you something, Circe Cora. What if I told you there was a world, a future, where that ache doesn't exist, where no one leaves without goodbye, where the worthy don't suffer, where power is protection and love isn't ripped away on someone else's schedule?
You're painting utopia with very sharp brushes.
The sharpest ones make the cleanest cuts. A proper introduction is in order. My name is Reggie Rever. I'm building something. A world where duelists like you, strong, loyal, passionate, never lose what they fought for.
You're building
All I need is duel energy, and someone strong enough to gather it.
You're promising Utopia to a user of Utopia.
And Kaiser.
When it's
That would get her
done,
interest.
we'll be there, just like before. Maybe even better, but only if you help me make it real.
And if I say no,
Then you go back to sitting here, waiting, breaking, fading.
Circe, a demon with a
But I
nice
see something
smile,
else,
is
Circe.
still a demon.
Something fierce, something unfinished. What do you want more? To mourn what was, or to reclaim what's yours?
I want him back.
Then let's begin.
Reggie finds people when they're their lowest and promises to build them back up again, promising Utopia. He's probably done this several times to his lackeys, although some of them could have just been crazy. 1 year after Kaiser left. Now Cersei's probably one of his strongest soldiers.
Cora, the time has come. Years ago, you sat alone in the cold, begging the stars to give you one.
What do you mean years ago? Year ago.
You stand before me, not as a girl clinging to ghosts, but as a woman to take her next step forward.
Eh, whatever. Error.
Are you
I
ready
can't
to
say no
prove
mistake.
yourself?
Always.
Good. Now, to introduce your opponent.
Are you kidding me? Afflict?
You remember my bodyguard, of course. Cerberus.
Cerberus, sorry.
As my second
Names mixed up.
He has broken hundreds. He does not hold back.
Oh,
He
it would have
does
been
not
weirder
bend.
if I remember the name.
Victory against him will not come easy, so no holding back.
That's cool, dude. Just summon.
Do not disappoint me, Miss Cora.
Please. You don't strike me as the nurturing type.
I always knew I made the right choice. She burns so quietly until she doesn't.
Oh god, no, stop! You can't just keep inserting her in everything like out of nowhere!
Is there a duel happening?
What do you mean,
Well,
Daddy?
Look who's come to pay me a
What
visit.
the...
Yes, Candace, my dear. A duel is about to
How long
happen.
have you been in this
Why not have a
game?
front row seat?
Cersei
There's a chair
isn't-
right here next to me.
How is she like 8? How long have we been doing... Okay, that's cute. How long have we been doing
Very
this?
well, then. Begin the duel.
Reggie
I will
and...
show no mercy.
Reggie and Cerberus look no different from
Good.
their normal
I'd
self.
hate to feel
Cersei
special.
looks about the same as her standard time. But
Let's
freaking,
duel.
why is she like an 8-year-old?
Ladies first.
You are too kind.
It just raises too
I'll
many
start
questions.
by normal summoning utopic onomatopoeia. Activate effect. Once a turn, I'm allowed to special summon up to 1 Zubaba, Gagaga, Go, and Odododo monster each from my hand in defense mode.
What do we find out this is
Unfortunately, I
Persephone's
have only
real
one I
deck?
can summon. Zubababa
She's got like
Knight
8
come
or
first.
6 decks, but this is a
Activate
real one.
effect. Zubababa Knight. When
Different
summoned,
universes.
lets me add a Zubaba monster, like Zubaba Bancho Gagaga Coat, from my deck to my hand. Then, my knight becomes the same level as that of the monster I added. Next, since I control another Zubaba monster, I can special summon Gagaga Coat to the field.
It is kind of neat that
I
they
then
made more
proceed to overlay my
like
level 4
combination
onomatopoeia
versions
and
of the
Zubababa Knight
onomatopoeia
in
things.
order to build the overlay network.
Make, at least this way you actually use the
Summon
Zubaba side.
Zexal Servant Utopic Sage.
Hi. Because let's face it, we're gonna do for
I
anything. It's gonna be the
activate Sage's
Gagaga
effect.
or Go
By
Go.
detaching both of his
Not a lot of
overlay
people will
units,
play
I
Zubaba
can special
or
summon Zexal
Go Go
Servant
Go.
Ascended Sage from my deck. Also, since Zubababa Knight
Like, I'm
is
sure they
detached
exist,
from
I
an
just don't
Xyz
see them.
monster, its other effect can let me add Gagaga Gunbearer Knight to my hand. Then I will once again build the overlay network, this time using my level 4 Gagaga Coat and Ascended Sage. Xyz Summon, Gaga Gaga Go.
Isn't that the one that lets you
Now
draw
I
a card or
activate
search
her
or make
special
a magic
ability.
thing?
By detaching one of her overlay units, I can add the spell Gagaga Utopic Tactics
Yeah, I think
to my
these
hand.
Zexal Sage allowed
But
something
I'll
like
save that for later. For now, I will proceed to overlay rank 4 Gaga Gaga Girl and Utopic Sage to
Jeez,
build the overlay network
going for a
third
future
time.
number 0 already.
I Xyz Summon, Future number 0, Utopic Future.
Honey, it's the first turn. It's okay. You can hold back a little.
How appropriate. You hoping to use that card to forge your own future.
Not quite. I'll forge it with this. I rebuild the overlay network for 4th time using rank 0 Utopic Future. By overlaying one soul with my path in sight, I create a new life. Awaken a force so powerful, it forges the path that leads the chosen
Future
to great
Force
destiny.
Dragon.
I Xyz Summon, Future number 0, Utopic Draco Future.
Close enough to what I was thinking of.
Next,
Well,
I
I was
activate my
more
spell
wrong,
card
but you know what I mean.
This lets me add Ascended Sage from my graveyard back to my hand. I set a card face down, and then activate Gagaga Utopic Tactics. This continuous spell will prevent you from targeting or destroying my Utopia or Utopic monsters with card effects. I end my turn. On to you, Mr. Bodyguard.
Very
Strong
well.
first turn.
Not a bad opening, Cersei. But Cerberus is my second in command and bodyguard for good reason. Even I fear what his deck is capable of.
High praise for
My
even
turn.
Reggie to be like,
I draw.
I'm scared of this man. Release his deck.
To start,
Guess that proves he's a good
I activate
bodyguard,
spell
though.
Card of my own, Evan's son.
Interesting.
Then I will activate my field spell, Fire King Island.
It's like the Fire Kings
I
thing,
activate
man.
its
Makes
effect
sense,
right
though,
away
given how they work.
By destroying one
Ebon
monster in
Summer
my
was good
hand
with them.
or on my field, I can add a Fire King monster from my deck to my hand in exchange. So I will destroy Fire King Avatar Rain Valley in my hand
Bye.
and add Sacred Fire King Runix in its place. And the best part, since a fire monster was just destroyed, I get to special summon my Grunix immediately to the field.
So,
Now I use Grunix's effect. Since I summoned it, I can destroy a Fire Attribute Beast Warrior or Winged Beast in my deck. Then for this turn only, Grunix will gain half of that monster's attack points. The monster I just destroyed, that was Fire King High Avatar Kirin. Whenever it's destroyed by a card effect, I can special summon another Fire King monster, either from my hand or the graveyard.
No, you will not. Because
Negate.
I know what else Karen does when that happens. I chain Draco Future's effect.
Not dumb.
By using one overlay unit. Your Kieran's effect is negated.
Very well, onto my battle phase. Grunix, attack Draco Future now.
smack. Damage is done, though.
No fair. I want to see even more violence.
Patience, Candace. More is to come.
Yeah, there'll be more
You may have
deaths
dealt with
shortly.
Ice
What?
War.
What?
But Draco Future cannot be destroyed by battle.
Yes, I know, but this is only the setup. I set 3 cards face down and end my turn. Now that we've reached the end phase, my Grunix's attack points also return to normal.
For a second in command who's named after the dog of Hell's Gates, he's playing much more low-key than I thought he would. He's playing his deck more like control strategy, rather than a usual Fire King combo strategy.
That's what
Noted.
makes him dangerous.
First, I
You
activate
don't know
the
what he's
effect of the
going to
Gaga
do.
Gaga Knight in my hand. By revealing Gaga Gaga Magician in my
You do the same
deck,
combo as everyone else,
I
everyone
can
sees it
special
coming. You do
summon my
something
knight
different than
in the
everyone else. What the hell are you doing?
Then I can choose to
Ever
apply
seen someone
an
play
effect either
Ritual
to
Raid
change the
Raptors?
battle
I
position
haven't.
of your
I sure as
Gaga
hell
Mix
wouldn't
or
see it
special
coming.
summon a Gaga Gaga monster from my hand. I will do neither. And you know who I added to my hand last turn. I normal summon my Ascended Sage. Then I shall use Utopic Tactics other effect that lets me declare a level from 1 to 12. Then 2 monsters on my field including a Gaga Gaga monster become the declared level. I declare level 8.
Chain, I activate the trap card, Blind Obliteration.
Ah,
I roll
risky.
2 6-sided dice, then any monsters with lower levels or ranks than a total die roll are destroyed.
I wouldn't expect the second in command to be relying on luck-based cards.
hey, he works
And I
out
would
for
say
him either
this move
way.
bears equal risk, but that's not the case, is it? You play Fire King after all. You want your monsters to be destroyed.
You figured that much out.
He wins either
Nice
way.
to face a duelist who doesn't just jump to conclusions.
Dunker, now roll those dice.
8.
I rolled a 3 and a 5. That means all monsters with levels and ranks lower than 8 are destroyed.
Yeah. Fire
So
King
much for
survives
that.
then.
Fine. Draco Future take out his Gaunix.
He'll just come back.
I thank you for that. Evan's son's effect now activates. Since
Time
the
to
monster
heal.
I control was destroyed, I gain life points equal to its original attack.
Depleting his life points will be harder than I thought. I need a way to get rid of that spell as fast as possible.
Or you need to think outside the box. I
Main
can't
phase
destroy your
2.
life points?
I
Fine.
set a card face down.
I'll destroy your
Turn
deck.
end.
My move. Perfect. This will do. I normal summon the legendary Fire King Ponix.
What a cute
I
little
then
bugger.
activate its effect.
I use Draco Future's effect once more. I use another overlay unit. So Ponix's effect gets negated. And then I get
She's
to
only
take
got one
control
overlay
of your
unit
little chicken
left.
nugget.
Not likely.
Pardon?
I reveal my
Imperm.
second face down. Fire King Sky.
That works too.
For each one of my Fire Kings that I destroy, I can destroy the same number of cards that you control. I destroy Ponix in my field, as well as that Utopic Tactics continuous spell on yours.
Which means Utopic Future is vulnerable
Ponix's
now.
effect will still be negated, but that's fine. First, Eben's Sun restores my life points equal to Ponix's attack.
Not much, but healing
And
is
since
healing.
a fire monster was destroyed, my Grunix can rise up from the ashes of the graveyard.
Which means its other effect can now activate.
Nuke
That's
the
correct.
field.
And I'll also use Eben's Sun's additional effect. If a monster is special summoned from my graveyard,
Power
I can
boost.
permanently grant that monster 1,000 attack points. Then using the Runix's effect, I'll destroy another high avatar Kieran in my deck. Combined with Eben's Sun, this makes Runix's attack points 4,900.
Jeez.
Then just like before, I'll activate Kieran's effect from the graveyard. I'll special summon back Fire King Avatar Rain Valley in defense mode. On top of this summon, Kieran's graveyard effect lets me destroy one card on the field. I'll choose that set card that you set on your first turn.
Titanicider.
Would have loved to use that card.
It's
But
a
oh
good
well.
card.
You know you can't get rid of it that easily.
It's lost win, but it
Yes,
keeps
I
coming
know.
back repeatedly.
Now,
It doesn't banish
even if
itself.
your Draco
Though,
feature can't be
it only can
destroyed
be
in battle,
brought
I
back
can
if the
still
opponent
deal
summons from the
damage.
extra deck.
Runix attack you do pick Draco feature again.
Yeah.
That's all. I end my turn.
Didn't destroy it, but damage is damage.
Back to me.
During the standby phase, since it was destroyed last turn, Ponix returns itself back to my hand.
That's fine. I already know what I must do. Draco Future, attack his Rang Valley.
I reveal my set card, Circle of the Fire Kings.
Oh crap, it's gonna
This
tag
will
out.
destroy Rain Valley on my field, then replace it with a different fire monster in my graveyard, like my High Avatar Kieran.
That's
This
not good.
triggers both of Eben's Sun's effects. Then I chain using Ponix's ability from my hand. First, Ponix special summons itself to the field. Then thanks to Eben's Sun, I gain life points equal to Rainbali's attack, and Kieran will permanently gain 1,000 attack.
Now the only one you can
And if
kill
you
is
remember,
Ponix.
since Ponix was summoned to the field, I can activate its other ability.
I choose not to negate this time with Draco Future.
Saving that overlay units.
Very well. I'll add a second Fire King Skyburn to my hand.
His defense formation is solid. His life points keep increasing, and he's making me burn through my resources. Even
No
so,
wonder Tobias
that
lost
Rang
to this
Valley is off
guy.
the field now, and that means I can make my next play. I move to main phase 2
Yeah, a lot of people have
and
lost this
activate
guy.
the spell card reinforcement of the army, adding Go 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 Goblinberg to my hand. Then, I normal summon it to my field.
Like the little
Activate
go
effect.
golem popping out
When
of the
this
crate.
card is normal summoned,
Amazon
I can
delivery.
switch it to defense mode, and special summon another Go 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 monster from my hand deck or graveyard. I will summon my Dododo Dwarf Go 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 Glove. Then I activate the continuous spell, known as Xyz Change Tactics.
Interesting.
If you activated that specific spell card, then that means one thing.
Overlay
You'll summon
time.
it.
You are correct. Using my 2
And every
level 4
time she
monsters, I
exceeds
will
some of the
construct
Utopia
the overlay
monsters, she gets to
network.
draw a card by paying 500 life points. Time to
I
bring out
choose
the
summon.
ace.
Stand by my side. Number 39, Utopia.
In defense mode. Okay, makes sense. And the
Utopia's
opponent's got
Xyz
strongest
summon
monsters
lets
after
me
all.
use the effect of change tactics. So by giving up 500 life points, I get to draw 1 card.
Please be Utopia Buster.
I set it face down.
AKA
and
the
on
one
my
where they
turn,
gave Utopia a rocket launcher. Because screw it,
Draw.
that's cool.
First, I use Fire King Island's effect once more, destroying my Kieran, and adding Fire King Courier Ulcanix to my hand.
Which now
This, of
triggers
course,
Ebon
triggers
Sun.
Eben's Sun.
They might as well
And
make
then
that
I
for
chain
Fire King
Kieran's
card.
effect from my graveyard.
I will use up Draco Future's remaining overlay unit, negating Kieran's effect.
Yeah, it has to be
That's
tactical
fine.
with their overlay
I'll
units.
take my life points getting another boost as a consolation.
Yeah, I'll take that.
After that, I summon Ulcanix to the field. I use her ability,
I'm convinced
allowing
this
me
was a
to
hard relay at one point.
and add a second Sacred Fire King Runix to my
Headcanon
hand.
lore.
Ulcanix's level also becomes the same as the monster I added.
Crap.
And you know what happens next. Since Ponix was destroyed, I get to special summon the second Sacred Fire King Runix to my
You
field.
just keep going from bad to
I use
worse.
its effect upon its summon, destroying Fire King Avatar Arvada in my deck, and giving my second Runix a temporary power-up. And since my Arvada was destroyed, I can use its own effect.
And he has 3
to
level
special
8s.
summon a Fire King monster from the ashes of my graveyard, but its effects must be negated, and it's destroyed during the end phase. Return High
That was
Avatar
a picture,
Kieran.
but accidents happen.
Then Evan's son's
Some things you
second
just
effect
can't fix.
will let me boost my Kieran's attack just like before. Now, even with Utopia on the field, I may as well get in as much damage as possible. But before I attack, I'll activate a very unique spell card. It's called Ages of Stars and Frost.
Ah, crap.
Since one of my monsters was destroyed by the effect of one of my own spell cards and sent to the graveyard this turn, I'm allowed to conduct my next battle phase twice.
What? You get 2 battle phases?
My Garunixes and Kieran have an attack power of 3,700.
Didn't know that card existed. No one told me.
Respectively, the damage you'll take will add up.
You know, they probably released it at some point. I just... The Star Frost, I didn't care.
I activate Utopia's special ability. He uses 1 overlay unit to stop that attack. Go Lightwing Shield.
Yeah, you're gonna need to use them.
And because the card I detached was Go 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 Goblin Berg, its special ability lets me add Dodo Dodo Warrior to my hand.
You stop the first attack.
But what about the
how about
second?
the second one? Grunix's number to attack Draco Future.
I choose not to negate this attack.
What?
Kieran, charge,
She's
attack
dealing,
Draco Future.
if she's dealing with
I
double
once again
battle
choose
phases,
not to
she
negate
has to
this
be
attack.
picky with her overlay units. Gotta be smart about this. Nice.
I proceed to my second battle phase. Grunix's number 1 attack Draco Future.
I use Utopia's remaining overlay unit and stop that attack. Lightwing Shield.
But now Utopia's a sitting duck.
Utopia is now out of overlay units, and I will take no chances. Kieran attack Utopia.
Utopia blows itself up.
Hoping to destroy my favorite monster through its no overlay unit weakness? I think not. I activate the trap card, Number Wall.
Ah,
This continuous
she probably
trap
dealt with
protects all number
Utopia being
monsters
targeted
on the
with
field
its
from being
weaknesses
destroyed by card
exploited,
effects.
so
And
there's
they
a
can't
plan
be destroyed
around
in
it.
battle with a non-number monster either.
Also, Duel Links players
Or
are having
so
some
it would
serious
if I didn't still have
PTSD.
that Fire King Skyburn.
No.
You know what happens next. I will target my first Grunix that just attacked, along with Ulcanix, then destroy 2 of your cards. I'll get rid of that number wall, and to be safe, Xyz change tactics.
What?
You took the bait, darling.
Bait.
Come again.
Activate Counter Trap. Xyz Unbreakable Barrier.
Ooh.
This will negate Skyburn's activation and destroy it.
Haha.
This means none of our cards are destroyed, which in turn also means Number Wall shields Utopia from being destroyed by its own effect, as well as by battle with Kieran.
You made me use up an attack and my Skyburn in the process. Very well played.
Well,
Cerberus is impressed.
Thank you. Those save the compliments for after the duel.
As you wish. Let's continue. Grunix number 2, attack Draco Future.
Can't stop any of this.
I still have 1 move to get rid of that number wall, but it will bear equal risk. That's fine. High risk, high reward. I move 2
Yeah,
main
but
phases
sometimes also high
and overlay
consequences.
my level 8 Kieran and the Grunix.
I was waiting
I
for
summoned
this.
turn in order to construct the overlay network.
He's not going into his Fire King?
I see summoning. Grunix Eternity. Pining of the
Oh. I
Fire
thought I
King.
needed 3 overlay units. Maybe it's a 2+, or maybe
By
I'm an
finally
idiot.
bringing out a monster from the extra deck, I can activate
Titanicider
the
resets.
Titanicider trap in my graveyard you destroyed on your previous turn. I set it onto my field.
Normally, whenever I see summon Grunix Eternity, I can destroy every other monster on the field. But I will not do so. I'll instead use Eternity's other ability. By using 1 overlay unit, I can destroy 1 of your spell or trap cards. I'll destroy your number wall. That'll be all. I end my turn.
That was the high risk overlay?
I draw.
Because the Titanicider is now back.
During
That
the
was the
standby
risk.
phase, Ponix once again returns itself to my hand.
You
I
had
activate
full
sales
advantage
receipt.
this entire duel. How's about we shift things in the opposite direction?
If you really think so, then prove it.
Careful what you wish for.
You might just
Activate
get
spell card. Rank up magic. Numeron force.
Even when so far behind, she refuses to let up. Neither did her deck, and it responded.
Numeron force takes one of my Xyz monsters and ranks it up into a chaos
Reggie be
number
like,
1 rank higher.
a Numeron force. I should give that to another person at some point.
Utopia.
If
By
you know,
overlaying
you
Utopia's
know.
soul with my path in sight, a new life shall be born. Numbers unveil the truth that lies beyond chaos. Across infinite possibilities,
And if it was
I
you,
sculpt fate to my
going
design.
full screw
Let
the
your piercing
rules,
blade sever
it was
weakness
a
and
cool
doubt.
Xyz summon.
With this power, I shall bring the world to its knees. Chaos exceeds evolution. Stand now, chaos number 39. Utopia Ray Victory.
It's a really badass summon animation, and Victor's a cool car and all the designs and all that stuff. Plus, we also have a giant screw the rules moment.
But
What is
that's not
Yu-Gi-Oh!
all.
But screw
After
the
Numeron
rules?
force is activated, all other face-up cards on the field lose their effects. Permanently, by the way.
Numeron fall!
Next, I send a second Dodo Dodo Warrior from my deck to the graveyard, and special summon the Dodo Dodo Warrior from my hand. Since I did, his level becomes 4 and attack is reduced by 500.
Anyway,
Activate graveyard effect. Go 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 Glove. When I control a Dodo or Go 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 monster other than itself, he can be resurrected back to my field. I then shall use level 4 Dodo Dodo Warrior and Go 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 Glove to build the overlay network.
can help us now.
I Xyz summon Gaga Gaga Magician.
Well, that'll work.
I activate my Magician's special ability. By using one overlay unit, he resurrects one of my Xyz monsters back from my graveyard. Return Gaga Gaga Girl.
Alright, and
And
these two
since
can
I
do this
detach
thing
Dodo
together?
Dodo Warrior, I can use his other ability. That lets me add another Zubaba Banshee
I thought it was going to be
Gaga
like,
Coat to my hand.
reactivate her
But
Xyz
I'll be
tactics.
saving him for later. For now, I overlay rank 4 Gaga Gaga Magician and rank 4 Gaga
Definitely
Gaga
Utopic
Girl.
Future.
With these two monsters, I build the overlay network again.
Xyz summoning with Xyz monsters is total
Hope is
bullshit.
not
I
a
just want to
virtue.
call that out.
It is a mechanism, a predictable delusion woven by the desperate. Observe as time, destiny, and logic converge. Two becomes one, and one becomes inevitable. Come forth from beyond the future itself. Zexal, Xyz, evolution. Forge my path. Future number 0. Utopic. Future. Zexal.
Because they just had to give a fucking Zexal one the
Hold
freaking
on.
Utopic feature bullcrap. No data.
How is this possible?
She forged
There's
her
no
own
date on that
future.
thing.
Is her bond to Utopia so strong it created a card specifically for her?
Since you're unfamiliar, let me give you the breakdown of its effects. Future Zexal
Here comes
gains
the
500
textbook.
attack and defense equal to the combined ranks of all Xyz monsters I control and all Xyz monsters in your graveyard.
My
Now,
graveyard.
The combined rank is 7, so its attack and defense become 3,500. I
Jeez.
proceed to the battle phase. Future Zexal. Attack Courtier Alcanix.
Easy prey.
Now if I'm not mistaken, even though its effects are negated, Ebon's Sun still triggers, does it not?
Yes, you are correct. And I'll chain to Ebon's Sun with Ulcanix's effect for my graveyard.
Before you do that, I chain Future Zexal's special ability to that of the activation of Ebon's Sun's effect on the field. I can use one of his overlay units, then take control of one monster on your field. I'll take that Garunix Eternity if you don't mind, darling. Even though its effects are negated, I wouldn't mind having him join the winning side. Plus, since I now control Garunix Eternity, Future Zexal gains even more attack
But he's
power.
already used its attack.
Since Ulcanix was destroyed, I can special summon Fire King High Avatar Garunix from my
Nuke the
deck.
field a different way.
That's fine,
I
but
feel like it's
Future
black
Zexal
and
isn't
white to
done
show
yet.
the negated
Thanks to Gaga Gaga
effects.
Girl. If she's
And
ever
color
used to
for when you
Xyz
do
summon
have
an
it.
Utopic
It's a
future
small thing,
monster,
but it's
that
appreciated.
monster can attack twice during the battle phase it's summoned.
Excuse me?
Future Zexal destroy Sacred Fire King Garunix.
Sorry, I was talking over you. What did you say? No, I can attack twice. I heard that part. Because it detects
More
material.
violence, more violence, more violence.
Enjoying the show? That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Draco
You
Future.
people scare me.
Destroy High Avatar.
What do you mean, you
Gallery.
people? You know what I meant by you people.
By destroying High Avatar Garunix in battle, that lets me activate both its special ability as well as Sacred Fire King Garunix's ability.
They ain't coming
from
back.
The graveyard, and Ponix's ability once again in my hand. First, High Avatar Garunix special summons another Consort Ulcanix from my deck. Then Ponix and Sacred Fire King Garunix special
Right back where we
summons.
started.
I'm getting really sick and tired of this same song and dance.
Tell me about it.
Upon their summons, I activate all 3 of their special abilities. Ponix adds Fire King Sanctuary to my hand. Consort Ulcanix will
Even when you
destroy
have a whole
Ponix
new strategy of how to play this deck, it's
Add
still the
third
same
Sacred
thing
Fire
over and
King
over
Garunix
again.
to my hand as well, and then King Garunix on my field will destroy my last High Avatar Kirin in my deck. And since I destroyed Kirin, you know what happens next. I special summon Arvada.
Where's
from my
the no
graveyard.
button?
Then just like before, I'll destroy
Flip
one card
Solemn.
on the field. I destroy your set Titanicider trap.
You're really scared of that
Why
card,
not
eh?
destroy Utopia Ray Victory? It can still attack this turn. Wait, of course. Cerberus must be planning another extra deck summon next turn. In that case, I'll play it safe. Utopia Ray Victory attack Consort Ulcanix.
I do admit, that was an impressive display, doing your best to fight back.
Have patience. This is only the first step. I end my turn.
Draw. Not what I was hoping for, but it'll do. But first, during my standby phase,
Pot of Desires.
Ponix returns back to my hand again. Then I activate the spell card, Trade In. By discarding the level 8 Sacred Fire King Garunix, I draw 2 cards.
I'm no fool. If I try using Future's Exil's ability against any of his card effect activations right now, Avata can just negate it. And right now, Future's Exil is my best chance to win this duel.
7500
Much as it
attack.
sucks, I have to play cautiously for now.
Then I'll normal summon Ponix.
As you play the
Using its
control
effect,
duelist, you have
I
to
add
play
a second Fire King
statistically.
Sanctuary to my hand, just in case I may need it. Then I activate another spell card, Infernal Punisher.
What?
By sacrificing Ponix, I can special summon High Avatar Garunix back from my graveyard.
Yeah.
Now
That card's in
play
Japanese,
level
I can't
8
read,
High
illegal.
Avatar Garunix and Sacred Fire King Garunix. I exceed summon a second Garunix Eternity. High
Titanicider.
Avatar. Like before, I will not use its effect to destroy every other monster on the field. However, I'm nowhere near finished. I activate one of my Fire King Sanctuaries. When it's activated, I can activate a copy of Fire King Island from my deck. Doing this destroys the negated one I still have on my field. Because that happened, it will trigger that Fire King Island's effect from my graveyard.
Nuke.
Every monster on my field.
Which is precisely
I know
what
the
he wanted.
direction this is going in.
Yeah, not good.
Instincts serve you well. I activate the abilities of my destroyed Arvada and Garunix Eternity alongside one of the Sacred Fire King Garunix in the graveyard also. Garunix is special summoned from the graveyard. Arvada will special summon back one of my High Avatar Kings. And then Garunix Eternity allows me to resurrect Fire Kings in my graveyard.
Do you ever
up to the
stop?
number of overlay units it had on the field. Garunix Eternity had to overlay units, and that means I get back to Fire Kings. I special summon back a second king.
How'd you nuke your own board, then just resupply everything? It's like nothing
Quite
happened.
the complicated chain link. You sure you shouldn't be playing Accumulated Fortune?
Related cards for this deck. You know, I just might take that into consideration.
Don't
I
give me
appreciate the
ideas.
suggestion, but that's all it is for right now. After all, now that
His
I
new
feel
ace card is
I
Chain
have
Burn.
the appropriate setup I need to bring out. One of my signature monsters. You should be honored, Miss Cora.
Signature monster, you say? Intriguing.
He's bringing out the big
Very
guns.
well.
No
Let's
more
see.
playing.
I now
You've earned
overlay
this.
my 2 level 8 Kirins and Sacred Fire King Garunix in order to build the overlay network.
Shit.
I exceed summon Coach King Giant Trainer.
Yeah, he's trying now. Maybe this is what I was thinking of last time.
If we are
That's...
being honest, though, I was expecting something.
Chaos Xyz we haven't
More than a
seen
big
yet.
guy that looks like he gets yelled at by football moms. And since you Xyz summoned again, I used Titanicide as effect from my
Oh,
graveyard.
now you trigger it.
Setting it onto my field.
Then again with the...
You still
whatever.
won't have the chance to use it. I activate Giant Trainer's special ability. By using one overlay unit, I get to draw a card. If that drawn card is a monster, you take 800 points of damage.
One.
I've
Monster.
drawn a monster.
Darkhold Dragon. Jinx, you owe me a
which
soda.
means you take 800 points of damage. And my Giant Trainer's ability is so strong it can be used up to 3 times per turn. I use up another...
Konami's so scared of once per turn, so they make a thrice per turn.
Another monster. Another 800 points of damage. One more time. I use Giant Trainer's last overlay unit, so I'll draw one more card.
If he is able to draw another monster, I will be in a very tough spot.
This card is not a monster, so you take no damage. But this is still a card that will be quite useful to me.
Chalice.
I activate the spell card Forbidden Chalice.
Even
Now
when it's a
your
zonk, it's a
creature gains
perfect
400
draw.
attack points, but all its special abilities are negated this turn.
Gott verdammt.
I don't
God
want its
fucking
passive
damn it!
abilities.
I don't need to speak German to know a curse when I hear it.
Explain.
It's pretty simple. You're not the only one who can rank up their monster.
Oh dear.
He's been holding on
I
to a
activate
rank up
another spell
magic.
card. Let's go. Rank up magic Argent Chaos Force.
Argent?
This card takes one Xyz monster on my
Interesting
field
choice.
and ranks it up into a Chaos Xyz that is one rank higher. I rebuild the overlay network with rank a Giant Trainer. Strength, determination, and a burning spirit.
Fuck. We're
Chaos
screwed.
combines all
We're
three
done.
together,
It's
so
over.
that judgment
Go
will
home,
be
folks.
delivered.
Go home.
Go
That
Chaos
gong
Xyz
hits.
Revolution.
It's done.
Stand tall and proud. Chaos Xyz Coach Lord Ultimate
This ain't your Taco Bell sound effect. That's a proper gong.
Daddy, can I have my own Chaos Xyz?
When you're a little older, sweetheart, yes you can.
I'm like 8!
This Ultimate Trainer's special ability. By using one Chaos Overlay unit, I draw one card, and just like Giant Trainer, if that card is a monster, you will take 800 points of damage. You're very lucky, Miss Cora. This card was not
Lucky
a monster,
twice in a row.
but it is the trap
Backfire.
card Backfire.
I would
Every
say
time a
I
fire
dodged
monster
bullet, but
destroyed it,
backfire presents another hurdle
should
I
take
have to
fire
jump
with
over.
damage.
The turn Giant Trainer's special ability is used, I'm not permitted to conduct my battle phase. I'll set Backfire face down.
I like how they're so scared of Giant Trainer
Means
being
Forbidden
broken when it's a
Chalice's
thrice.
effect wears off
It
that
just make
way.
Giant. They're so
And
scared of
yes,
that thing being broken.
Future Zexal may now
800
have
damage, but thrice is
11,500
fine.
attack and defense, but it will mean nothing if you can't get around my trap. Don't bother trying to use Titanicide either. Ultimate Trainer can't be targeted by any and all card effects.
My turn. Probably my last if I don't draw one out. I draw.
Heart of Utopia, guide me.
Well, this is
The
interesting.
Utopia of the cards.
What did you draw, Cersei?
Hope
Tell
of the
me.
cards.
Battle phase.
Before you attack, I'll activate my Backfire.
Draco Future. Attack that Ultimate Trainer.
Backfire's effect activates. You take 500 points of damage since a fire monster was destroyed.
True, but another Xyz monster in your graveyard means Future Zexal gains even more power.
20,000.
Future Zexal attacks Avata.
Backfire activates again.
You're running out of points.
And remember, since Arvada was destroyed, I can use its special ability from the graveyard.
Resurrection.
And Gronix's ability from the graveyard as well. Gronix comes
You
back.
can't outlive the backfire
And
unless
I'll
that card's like a
special
poison
summon
of the
back
old man.
Appearance through Arvada's effect, both in attack mode.
That's quite a bold move.
With how the current
Yeah.
setup is, it'll be fine. One more fire monster gets destroyed, and Backfire will burn away the last of your life.
What if you don't have any life points left?
Correction. Backfire alone will burn away the rest of my life points. After over 40 more of your fire monsters are destroyed.
What?
What?
Pardon.
My oh my, I'm feeling a little hungry. You wouldn't mind if I have myself a delicious sizzling bowl of Mystic Walk.
Ho ho ho!
By tributing one of the monsters on my field, I gain life points equal to its attack or defense. But in this circumstance that does not matter. The monster I'm tributing is Utopic Future
What?
Vessel.
Are you out of your mind?
You just flipped the entire script.
I'm full of surprises. Don't be hard on yourself, Doe. You couldn't have known Mystic Walk was what I drew this turn. And now that me and my life points are replenished, I'm the one in charge of this duel now.
Fascinating. With just one play even I didn't see coming, Circe has done a 180 on Cerberus. I'm one of the few very rare duelists who have ever caught him off guard like that. I knew I made the correct choice bringing her into the group.
And would you look at that, I still have one monster who can attack. Utopia Ray Victory. Attack his Gaunix.
And use that overlay unit of
I
yours.
activate Utopia Ray Victory special ability by using
Couldn't
one
you
overlay
just,
unit. For
like,
this
set
turn,
away
only
one of your other
Utopia Ray
Utopic
Victory
monsters
negates
and then
Gaunix's
keep the
abilities,
20,000 attack
and will
point
gain all of its
monster?
attack points.
Also, I'm pretty sure if I wiped your life points out in
Go.
one swing,
Rising Sun
I
double
don't care what
victory slash.
backfire does. Just when I think we're
Now
reaching the
let's
end of
see
this
here.
duel,
I do have a
it
way to
extends
summon
itself.
Future's Exel back this turn, but Cerberus's Kieran will be destroyed during the end phase, and when that happens, Future's Exel will be destroyed before I can use it again. I end my turn, so Utopia Ray Victory's attack points return to normal, and Kieran is once again destroyed.
Since it was, backfire triggers again.
Anyway.
It also means I can activate Kieran's ability from the graveyard. I will resurrect Fire King High Avatar Garunix. Then Deja Vu, I'll destroy her face-down Titanicider.
You're really
But
scared of
isn't
that card.
all. Since I summon a fire monster to the field, I can special summon one of the cards in my hand, Electro Gunner. When this happens, Gunner lets me send a level 8 Pyro monster from my deck to my graveyard. I draw.
Maybe Salamandra. Interesting card.
It's been such a long time since I've had a duel against
A worthy opponent.
a most worthy opponent.
Big Brother is smiling. He has only ever done that one time around me.
I've seen that
It
smile.
was after I killed 6 people.
This is getting more interesting by the minute. Whatever next?
Who knows?
Master Reggie, I'd like to put Cersei through one final test, and I have the perfect monster in mind to execute this.
Are you implying you want to?
This can't be good. He's smiling. That's how you know it's dangerous.
Cersei, what's coming out next? You should consider this a great, great honor to see up close and personal.
Whatever it is, I'm ready for anything.
Anything you say, let's truly test that. But first,
You know
I'll
what?
special
Maybe I can
summon
live with
this
Kaiser breaking up
Alpha,
with me.
the master of beasts, over my hand.
Nice
This
roar
beast
effect.
can be special summoned since the total attack of all your monsters
Or higher
is
than
greater
his.
than the attack of all monsters I control.
Alvin's nothing to sneeze
I
at.
then overlay level 8 Alpha and level 8 High Avatar Garunix.
What are you gonna go into? Hope
With
Harbinger?
these two monsters, I build the overlay network and exceed summon a monster stronger than a cosmic storm, with the ability to bend time to do its will and leave
Tachyon!
destruction in its wake.
There's a great shot of him with
Fourth,
Nova Supernova
number
in the background.
107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon.
He not only has a chaos succeed, he's got a freaking number. Are you kidding me? An over 100 at that? Well, makes sense that the right-hand man would have an over 100 number, but I didn't expect him to have both. I said it before and I'll say it again. Drexel did the Eyes monsters that are rivals way better than
A
the
number
original
monster
series.
that goes beyond 100.
This is just the start.
And both dragons
in
look
this
cool.
Whatever that thing is, I'll set up what I need to stop it. I use Titanicider's effect again from the graveyard, setting it onto my field face down.
Now I'll activate during the battle phase.
Titanicider will still be of no use to you, Cersei. Not when I plan on taking this even further.
Can't be
I activate
serious.
rank up magic Argent Chaos Forces effect
That's
in
why
my
you had it.
graveyard. When I summon a rank 5 or higher exceeds monster, I can get this.
I'm so
power
glad this thing
from the
died for
graveyard
Azathoth's
back
sins.
to my hand.
At least they fixed it
Are
later.
you doing what I think you're doing?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm summoning
I am.
King Ghidorah.
I activate Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force for a second time. I rebuild the overlay network with Ranky
Yeah, you can't see him
Galaxy
talking in the
Tachyon
background. Nice.
Dragon. Galactic Dragon that transcends through entire galaxies. Be bestowed this offering of chaos surging through your soul. Vanquish everything in your path across the vast cosmos.
When everything else turns
Go,
purple for
Chaos
the Chaos
exceeds
Evolution, the Golden
Reborn,
Dragon really
Chaos
sticks
number
out, but in a good
107.
way.
Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon.
And to be fair, it still has some purple on it, but just the gold is far more shiny. This is a glorious evolution. I love the camera pan up and around. And then the three heads side by side. They really did stellar work with the animation.
What power, and with such force?
When it came to the summon animations of boss monsters, Zexer was never cheap.
I now use Fire King Island's effect. I destroy Electro Gunner and add a second Ponix to my hand. This in turn triggers several effects. First, my Backfire Trap. And you know what happens next. I activate Sacred Fire King Garunix's effect in my graveyard. I'll also use Magmacho Dragon's
So that's what I
effect,
saw.
as well as Dark Hole Dragon's effect in my hand. All three monsters are special summoned to the field.
Can't they just fuck off already?
Several effects will now occur. When Magmacho Dragon is summoned by its own effect, I draw one card. And then there's Dark Hole Dragon. His effect will come
Search
into play
Dark
during
Hole.
the end phase.
It's also immune
And
to
Sacred
Dark Hole.
Fire King Arunix will destroy Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys in my deck. And since the fire attributed Nephthys was just destroyed, I can now activate Ponix's ability from my hand, special summoning it to the field. I choose not to search with its effect.
And I have a very bad feeling this is only going to get worse.
That's because you're smart.
You are correct. I activate Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon's special ability. By sacrificing two of my monsters,
It can
Tachyon
attack
Dragon can attack
thrice.
3 monsters during the battle phase.
No, my advantage in this duel is slipping through my fingers.
Oh, it's
My
slipping through far
Utopia
worse
stage
than
is
that.
still in my graveyard, so I could technically make Neo Tachyon use up one of its 3 attacks. Then again, maybe I shouldn't. Hope I don't regret this decision.
You're having doubts. Big
Neo
mistake.
Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon Vanquish Utopia Raid Victory Utopic Draco Future and Garunix Eternity. Ultimate Tachyon Spiral of Destruction.
Head with the attack and spiral of get fucked. Jeez.
And
That's a
since
lot
that
of
stolen
damage.
Garunix Eternity still had an overlay unit. When it was destroyed, I can activate its special ability from my graveyard. Return a second Sacred Fire King Garunix. And now Dark Hole Dragon and Sacred Fire King Garunix attack Cersei directly.
Even more damage.
Do it again, do it again, do it again, please, please, please.
Patience, Candace.
I commend you, Cersei. I really do, for making it this far.
Now they're neck and neck
Phase
again.
2, I
They
use
both
my
got
two
to an
Garunix
insane amount of
to
life
burn a
points,
new
and now
flame
they're
within
just
my circuit.
neck and
Link
neck
summon.
in the end.
Link 2, Doolittle Chimera.
For a power boost.
Then I use Dark Hole
Oh,
Dragon
bring that
Doolittle
card next
Chimera
trick, I
to
guess.
burn another flame within my circuit. Link Summon. Link 3, Promethean Princess.
Hello, Fire Hand Lady.
I activate her
Redhead!
special ability.
Yay!
During the main phase, I can resurrect one fire monster from the ashes of my graveyard. Return.
I Link
High
summon
Avatar.
a redhead.
Then I use Link 3 Promethean Princess and High Avatar Kirin to ignite a stronger flame within my circuit.
You know,
Link
Jay
summon,
said that he was
Link
going to take a
form,
break
and
with
Amphibious Swarm Ship
Chaoscharge after this, and I totally respected and understood that.
My
I'm
Emerald
really
contains
understanding
200
why, given
attack
how much in
points
depth this
for
was.
every Link monster we have in our
Oh, of course, as
graveyards.
always, take all the time you
It
need,
all comes
Jace,
down
but
to this.
damn,
This is
you
your
went above and
final chance
beyond.
to win this duel. But as far as I'm concerned, you have already passed this test for pushing me to go this hard. I place one card face down and end my turn. That means Dark Hole Dragon's special ability from earlier finally comes into effect. allowing me to add a dark hole to my hand.
I refuse to just give up and take things lying down. I've come this far, and I won't stop now. Draw.
All this to work for the bad guys, but she doesn't know that.
It appears that the stage is finally set. The path has now shown itself. First, I will finally summon the Ga-Ga-Ga coat from my hand. Activate effect. Ga-Ga-Ga coat will revive Go-Go-Go glove in my graveyard. Then I immediately will use both of my monsters in order to build the overlay network. I exceed summon number 39, Utopia Rising.
Alright.
Activate effect of Utopia Rising. When his special summoned, I can revive a number from my graveyard in defense mode.
The OG Utopia.
Return to fight again at my side. Future number 0,
Zexal, fair enough.
Utopic Future Zexal. Then, I can transfer all of Utopia Rising's overlay units to Future Zexal. However, I'm not done just yet. I still have one last card in my hand I would like to play.
Wow, Utopia's gonna be back. Are you sure you want to do this?
Utopia, let's turn the page towards our new chapter. Together. I now activate Rank Up Magic Quick Chaos.
Okay.
She's actually doing it. The question now is, will she hold out?
I rebuild the
The
overlay
final
network
test.
with number 39 Utopia Rising.
Which can act as Utopia.
By overlaying Utopia's soul with my path and sight, I create a new life. The light of Utopia darkens, and both our hearts blacken. The powers bestowed and blessed by chaos guides us both to our destiny. Go! Chaos exceeds evolution. Appear now Chaos number 39, Utopia Ray V.
I think this duel just ended. I say that, but I can't be certain. Who knows, maybe Jace will cockblock us again and give us a part 2.
You've improved and forged a new path.
I'm not salty, you're salty.
9. I've shed the pieces that used to hold me back. And now, with Utopia Ray V on my side, I cannot lose.
Let's test that, because since you just special summoned, you've let me activate Promethean Princess's other ability.
Destroying
in my
2
graveyard.
cards.
Now
One on
I can
his
destroy
and one on
Amber
hers.
Whale on my field and future Zexal on yours to resurrect my princess.
No.
And because this is an effect from my graveyard and not the field, your future Zexal can't use its special ability.
I may not be able to use Future Zexal's ability, but I certainly can save it. You see if any of my Utopia or Utopic monsters will be destroyed. I can banish my Utopic Sage
From
my
the beginning of
graveyard
the
instead.
duel?
That's fine. Promethean Princess doesn't need to destroy both targeted monsters in order to resurrect herself. Both my Backfire and my negated Ebon Sun automatically trigger since Amblohale was destroyed, and I'll also use Amblohale's own effect from my graveyard.
I chain Future Zexal's special
I'll negate
ability in
that.
response to the activation of one of your effects from on the field.
And I'll chain the
Probably
future
Backfire.
Zexal's ability with Needle Sealing.
Oh no.
All
There's
of our
nothing
face-up
left.
monsters are now destroyed. Now we can finally resolve the chain link. Future Zexal and Ebon Sun resolve, but do nothing. Then Backfire deals 500 points of damage to you.
Yeah.
And finally, Amblohale will resurrect Doolittle Chimera from my graveyard. There will have to come another time when that Utopia Ravy will get to shine.
I'm out of plays to make. I'll just end my turn.
Very well, let's bring this duel to a close. During my standby phase, since it was destroyed by a card effect last turn, Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys rises from the ashes of the graveyard. And when that happens, all
spells and traps
trap
die.
cards on a field are destroyed.
That's a genocider just
But
keeps
not
getting
my Fire
cut.
King Island, because things
It's the running
affect
joke.
a Fire King
It is the
sanctuary
mirror
can
force
destroy
of this
Doolittle
series now. I am calling that
instead
headcanon.
and negate my field spell's destruction. So only all the other spells and traps are destroyed. And since Doolittle Chimera was destroyed, I technically could special summon Sacred Fire King Runix from my graveyard again, but I don't need to, I instead will activate one final spell card. Monster Reborn.
Oh, you gotta rub it in, don't you?
Chaos number 107. Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon.
At least you didn't take one of my monsters, I guess.
And now, go Sacred Phoenix, go Neo Tachyon. Finish this duel.
Damn. So close yet so far. Even with the hope we pawned in
Son
with
of a
you.
bitch. I was this
And going
close
down
to
the
pulling it
path.
off.
Still not
Yes,
enough.
you were.
But you were a worthy
this loss is
adversary.
irrelevant.
Not much he can. It
Unlike
was something
others,
he can't say often.
who I considered weak, you were the first duelist in a long time to push me as hard as you did. That alone to me proves you're more than worthy to be one of us within our ranks.
Even though you failed, you're in.
She's
It would be
more than
stupid
ready.
to say no.
Being given the title of
Imagine she came all this way and they said, nah, you're sorry, you lost, you're out.
the Chaos
They'd be the biggest dumbasses on the planet.
This power feels nothing like I expected.
I like it. And that's how we got here today. Voice modifier.
It's amazing what 15 years can do to a person.
Explaining why she's on the different. Again, she's undercover, so
Now then,
we can use that
time
more
for a
with the
little reunion,
excuses, you know?
But I've waited far too long for.
It actually works pretty dang well if she's undercover, because you could just. Yeah, it was a voice modifier. Boom. Got lucky in that regard. This was who you hired? Maybe some random schmuck.
Victory is mine. You ain't so tough, Mr.
This can't be Reggie's pick.
Neo Day Dallas, end this duel.
Activate
Some
trap
schmuck of the
Power
week.
Wall. Power Wall scraps my battle damage to 0, but at a cost. For every 500 points of damage I would have taken, I have to send a top card of my deck to the graveyard.
A case of nerfing. I love that stupid shark hat.
But on my next turn, you're finished.
Wait a minute.
Let's see what fate has to
Wait a
say
minute, is this
about
Dark
that.
Magician?
It all comes down to this.
I know it's Dark Magician or Heroes, but still, he wore that stupid
This
shark
exhibition
hat for
duel
one of
is
the
over.
fired
I
blades thing.
activate my final spell
Fired
card.
fleens.
Cyber Dark Impact.
No way. There is no freaking way he top-decked that shit.
I fused the Cyber Dark.
You're right, I
Key,
didn't.
Cyber Dark
It was
Core,
in my
and Cyber
hand
Dark
the
Edge
entire
in my
duel.
graveyard. I fusion summon Cyber Dark Dragon. I activate Cyber Dark Dragon's special ability.
Does knowing it was in my hand the
When
entire
fusion
time make you
summoned,
feel
it can
better?
equip
No,
itself with
I
any
didn't
dragon
think
in
so.
my graveyard. So I pick Arm Dragon Thunder level 10. Cyber Dark Dragon gains the attack points of level 10, as well as an additional 100 attack for every monster I still have in my graveyard. Right now I have 6. Altogether, that means Cyber Dark Dragon's total attack points become 4,600.
Time to die.
That's just enough to wipe out the last of your life points with one final attack. Cyber Dark Dragon attack his Neo Day Dallas and finish this duel.
Goodbye. Well, I assume it was a good game given how everyone's reacting. Ah, that was one of your schmucks, wasn't it? I could take down one of myself. No, you can't. Seen as a freak,
That
looked down
entire
upon.
duel, that whole
and now we're-
exhibition match, that was way too close. Again. At this point I've lost count of what number I'm on.
Uh-oh.
Still undefeated.
That voice. No, it can't be.
Gotta look like her old self and still a bit more undercover.
Cersei.
So you do remember.
Bit of a throwback to her old self, too.
I never forgot.
15 years ago we met. 5 years later you vanish out of my life. Not so much as a message. A letter. Not even a duel invite.
It is a dick move.
I thought you hated me.
I did. Then I missed you. Then I hated myself for missing you.
Why would I hate you?
And now, I don't know what I feel. Except love. That's the problem with carrying ghosts. You forget which ones are still alive.
I wanted to explain back then, but everything happened so fast.
No, Kaiser.
That's not much of an excuse.
Don't give me the "it was complicated" speech. I know it was. I lived it.
You look different.
I
I'm
aged.
different.
I thought about you every time I dueled. Every time I held a card in hand and waited to feel something. I stopped using my real deck because it was a constant reminder. But it was never the same. You were the one who made the game feel alive.
I came to see what you became. To make sure you were still you. You are.
Cersei, wait. Duel me. Right here. Right now.
You really think one duel can fix what 10 years broke?
No. But it is the only language we ever truly spoke.
Fine. But we are doing it on my terms. You don't use that flashy armed dragon cyberdark hybrid you parade around for sponsors and stadium lights. You use the deck that I knew, the real one.
Did you think I was just going to be able to go in with Armed Dragon? If I want to face you, I want to face you. Not the fake you. Alright, that was a damn good episode. Yeah, I think after an episode like this, not to the other 10 episodes, Chase has absolutely earned the right to take a breather. Like, not to mention Jason Jessica has gone a year without an episode, so yeah, he deserved it. They have got one recently. He uploaded a new Jason Jessica episode, which I will get to in the future. But, yeah, no, take all the time you need, as always. If you want to give well, I'm probably not going to speak of the minority in this one, but if you want to take a year off of Chaoscharge, go right ahead. But it's probably not going to be a year, to be honest. But the point is, take all the time you need, my brother. You more than earned it with this one. Dang. Cersei's a case of I finally found someone who I can respect as a true human being and cares about me. Possibly even finding love. And then they just ghost me and vanish. Ouch. Like, I get everything was forced upon... Oops. I get everything was forced upon Kaiser. Not to say that he didn't have a bad hand either. And he's completely, like, guilty. The parents play a blame as well because he just got snaked, I guess you could call it. But it's still like, man, you could have handled that a lot better. Like, you can't just vanish off the face of the earth and expect everything to be fine. Hunky-dory. I mean, he didn't. I guess he thought that she would hate him, and he knew that was going to happen, because in the end, you just be like, I thought you hated me. Why would you think that? Because you were, like, the closest of friends before. Like, maybe there was an off-screen breakup, but I guess, I don't know. But the line, I thought you hated me, I guess he just assumed, be like, I thought you hated me after what I did to you. Which, she does to an extent, but now she's in a conflict of emotions of, like, I hate you. But you're still my friend, and you truly remained who you are, I guess. Like, so many quandaries and problems. The girl got down on her luck, and that happened to her in that extreme circumstances, and then she was at rock bottom. Couldn't find a way out, until Reggie promised her a utopia, which is fitting for a girl who plays Utopia. And now... Ugh. Now she joins the bad guys team and putting on an extremely impressive duel. Gotta give them the kudos for that dueling action. I legit thought I'd be like, I want to do it for both these people, but they're both villains. So it's kind of hard to be like, yes, go Cersei and destroy the earth with Reggie. Or, yes, go Cerberus and destroy the world. Or cause Utopia or something. The point is, I'm rooting for... I don't want to root for anyone, but I also want to root for both. You know? It's one of those. I hope you win, but I also hope you both lose. I don't know. I did think that Cersei had at some point. It's just one of those where it's like, I get we want to keep protecting Cersei, Cerberus and be the right-hand man and all that stuff, but it's still like, man. Poor Cersei. But hey, she got in regardless and got further than anyone else and even earned Cerberus' respect. which clearly takes a lot. You can't just spam a bunch of monsters and be like, I deserve respect. No, you deserve an ass whipping. And she took in the scenario, the new scenario that Cerberus presented her with, and adapted very quickly. She was able to work with what she had and adapt to this and go above and beyond. I do think she probably overkilled on the Mystic Walk. Like, maybe didn't need 20,000 life points. Maybe just use one of the Utopias that didn't attack and then, like, just do more damage. But maybe I'm forgetting that maybe he, like, negated damage for the turn. It's just like, yeah, 20,000 attack point monster. Use it. Also, the fact they're just like, okay, I'll take 500 damage after I destroy a fire monster. So I'm going to deal you more damage than you'll deal to me first. Because remember, your damage step applies before mine. That's like how self-destruct cards nowadays work. Be like, you take the damage first, then your opponent does. Doesn't matter if your opponent, you would both have 0 life points. The opponent, you took the damage first. At least that's how most of them work now. Meh. I don't know. That's probably one of the misplays Major got into the moment. Just like, I'm going to show you how screwed you are with this Mystic Walk play. I don't know. Or I could be an idiot. If I'm an idiot, clear it up in the comments. But yeah. Ugh, dang. Poor girl. The duel was excellent, but I was also very interested in the story, which is good writing, because you come to a Yu-Gi-Oh show just like, I'm here for the duel monsters. And that's still true, of course, we come here for the dueling at the end of the day, but it's the characters that keep us here, you know? It's more than just that, you know? But I don't know the expression, but just like, you can't just have it, the duel, and that's it. I mean, you could do that, but we want more than that. I can go to any video for a duel. I can go to a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro replay for a duel. If I want characters and story and stuff like that, I'll come to a fan show. And that's the main point of things. And he did a great job of these characters running out. Kaiser feels a bit more in-depth now, which is something he desperately needed. I'm not saying he was like boring or anything like that, but just his character was champion, and that's it. He needed more. Just, yeah. And he got more now, so now he got this little bond with Cersei, and they can develop a bit more. Let's see where that goes. Maybe, who knows, maybe she was I believe she was the one that Reggie sent. Probably take him down. Interesting that it's going to be a bit more behind the scenes, I guess. Thought there would be a bit more of a champion duel scenario, but who knows, maybe she'll take his crown behind the scenes or something, and he's got to fight to get that back. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. He's probably not winning her back in one duel, but we'll see what happens. They speak the language of love, and that love is duel monsters. He may duel you, but he plays card games with me. Or maybe strike that and reverse it. Point is, you could easily make it a euphemism, but meh. Anyway, yeah. The point is, at the end of the day, damn good episode, Jace. And I am looking forward to the next episode. But as always, we'll wait. Thank you for the content regardless. Awesome stuff. So, yeah. Cersei's a good character that I'm looking forward to more in the future. Kaiser's a bit more fleshed out. And, yeah, a lot more in the future. The only thing we're confused about is the timeline. Because just, like, everyone looks about the same age. But why is she tiny? Is that a Beyond limitation? That's probably a Beyond limitation. But just, like, how old is she? I don't know. I never thought, like, full-grown woman, but I also didn't think teenager. I'm just going to talk that much to Beyond limitation. Or they wanted to be wacky and funny. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! We're not trying to be too realistic. I don't know. But, at the end of the day, it was a good episode that I'm glad I watched. So with that said, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see all of you next time. Later.